Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. When I'm done here in the next few minutes, I'm going to reduce this pile of stuff I have in front of me down into something that's very cohesive, makes a lot of sense, and can be very easy for you to do. So let's go ahead and get started. We have a list that we follow. We've shared it with you guys in book form, and now we're sharing it with you in video form so you can understand how it works. And I'll just get right to it. This is simple. I need to go down the road with my wife. I've got to go to a safe place. Mary's got to go there too. We want to make sure we have our bank accounts. We're going to have a list of passwords, so we have to have a way to safely store it and access it. We've got a couple checkbooks we need to take with us. We've got some Social Security documentation. We carry a copy of last year's tax return, depending on how long we need to be away. Just some different things. You might have kids, so you might have kids with allergies or medical issues. You'll want to keep some of that information with you. You might have pets, and if you're evacuating with pets and have to bug out, do you have veterinary records? If you're going to go to a shelter, or if you're going to go to someone's house, you might have to have a vet stop along the way. It's great to have that sort of thing. So let's just get started and give you an idea of what you can do. This is a flood insurance policy. If you happen to have flood insurance where you are, it's good to have those policy numbers. We photocopied the information we needed in that, and we popped it in the hot box. We've got our house insurance here, so we took care of that as well. So we keep that with us in case we need it, in case we have a problem. Some of our business records. We went through and made a page or two out of each of those files, and we carry that with us so we have the information. We'll take a copy of our book with us. Car insurance. I'm a notary, so I keep notary files on me. Do you have any powers of attorney or any healthcare paperwork? Do you have any paperwork for family members, mom, dad, brother, sister, that you might need to keep with you? Just, addresses, contact information, health information. That has to be handled as well. Here's some more insurance information. We've got a couple files here. If we find we have to make airplane reservations and bug out that way, we keep the information in a file and we can readily access it. And look at how fast this is. When you're done, you'll be able to use this and just update it annually. It's a great thing. Do you have any Medicare information? Do you have a list of passwords that you need to carry with you? Again, I mentioned pet records. I talked about tax files. And now we're getting down to, again, some business paperwork. Now, if you'll notice, the table is pretty clear. All I have left here is the hot box. And what we've done, I don't know if you can see that down on the side, you're going to see a sheaf of white papers in there. We went through those files and said, what do we absolutely need to bring with us in a bug out scenario? If we have to leave for a week, if we have to leave for a month, we know that we're going to bring our food, we're going to bring our toolbox, we're going to bring our EVAC camp stove if we need it, but we know we're going to have clothing, we're going to have water, we're going to have weapons, we're going to have tools, we're going to have all that stuff. But we also want to be able to conduct business. And just remember that your household is a business, whether you run a business or not. You are in the business of living and providing for your family. So you're going to have to contact vendors. You're going to have to pay bills. You're going to have to just converse with people. How about your property taxes? Maybe you've got property taxes coming due. So there are different things that you want to carry with you so that, again, so you can conduct business. But looking at this hot box, this is just a $15 file box that we got at Office Depot some years ago. And in the top, it's got a little container. And we keep pens, pencils, batteries. We've got some earplugs in there. We've got just a couple keys that we have for our file cabinets. And when we open this up, most everything has been photocopied. So we have a sheet of papers about this thick. And we've got copies of investment accounts, bank accounts, copies of tax records, different things that we can leaf through if we are in a remote location and still conduct business. Now, we also carry our passports. We've got our birth certificates. We just leave them right here in the box and lock this thing up. That way, if we have to go, we don't have to spend time gathering all that stuff because it's already in one spot. That might be something you might consider. We have maps, some road maps of the roads that we expect to be traveling on. So yes, it's good to have the phone, etc. What if we drop our phones in water? Or what if we forget our phones? Or what if the cell network is down and we can't access those wonderful Google Maps and that sort of thing on the phone? So we keep paper maps with us. We always keep pen and paper with us, and that sort of thing is good too. And again, Mary always likes to have yet another notebook. So it's as simple as that. If we're faced with a bug out situation and we have to do something in a hurry, We've already gone through and done the work, and we urge that for you guys. Go and do the work. Go through your paperwork and decide what's important for you. I mentioned that book, Real Life Hurricane Prep. We have a list in there. You can get lists anywhere on the web about important paperwork that you might want to carry with you and copies that you might want to have with you in a bug out situation. It reduces down into something this big. We can fit plenty more paper in here, a couple more files, and we'll have everything we need to, as I said, conduct business down the road. So everybody's situation is going to be different. You might not have the room to be able to put some of this stuff in your vehicle. Some of you may not even have a vehicle if you live in the city. Some of you may have all kinds of room, and you may be able to bug out quicker than anyone else because you're super organized and you're just ready to go. You also want to make sure you put some cash in this box too. It's easy to forget when you get bugged out and you realize you don't have any cash, because if credit cards aren't going to work and ATMs might be down and you won't be able to transact at a store, it's going to be awful hard to buy something with a piece of plastic that doesn't work. So let's just throw that in there as well. But again, the whole idea is look at your situation, look at some of the bug out scenarios you might face in your life, and I've said this before in other videos. Consider where you live now. Consider where you want to go, how you're going to get there, how long it's going to take to get there, how long you're going to stay there, and then what are you going to do to get back. Just make a scenario. If you live in the mountains, you may have to move down to the coast. If you're down at the coast, you may have to run up into the mountains. It all depends on the scenario. So that's it. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. We're more than happy to take your comments and answer any questions. We encourage you to like and subscribe here and share this stuff with others if you like this sort of thing and if you know somebody that may like this sort of thing. But most importantly, take stock of your plan, put something together, protect your family. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video.